Alright, I don't know why, but some reason this is on my mind. So, well, not even on my mind, on my heart to share. I didn't know if it'll help anyone like it's helped me. Like, so as I think about the entire situation or the dream, I'm like, oh, so I don't know if anybody get this like I get it. But anyways, I had a dream. I don't know if anybody has had a dream where it's so real where you can feel it, where you actually wake up and you're crying and stuff. You're looking like, whoa, wait a minute. But I had a dream where I was at my house and my dad was outside. He was telling me, just come on outside, come on outside. And I was like, why, Dad? I don't want to go. He's telling me to, leave, leave, leave. And that's why I was crying, because I was so hurt, because I kept screaming to my dad, I don't want to leave, I don't want to leave. And I'm looking like, dang, I felt it because I was real, real hurt. Like, I'm like, dang. But the significance of the dream, how I got out of the dream, was home. My dad was trying to bring me out of my home, which is home is my comfort zone. And if you're in a situation where you with something, you're comfortable, and you always bounce back or you go back because you're comfortable. You're like, oh man, this is where I'm comfortable. Then sometimes you need to break away. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. I'm not going to lie. It's going to hurt. And that's what I get the significance of that dream was God, well, sending my daddy saying, come on, the man of the house, of course, saying, come on out there. Come on out there, get out your comfort zone. And it was like he's saying, trust me. And yes, it hurt. I cried. But when I got to my daddy, when I finally got to the strength, I got to my daddy, he put his arms around me. And all of a sudden, I had this feeling of peace and this feeling of joy. And in my dream, I think I woke myself up out of my dream because I realized I was crying. I was like, wait a minute. but, um, but it was so powerful. I wish everybody can see how it was, but it was so powerful. But the whole thing I got out of the dream is the simple fact that if you're in a situation you come from, my home was where I was comfortable. And this can be related to people, this can be related to a relationship, this can be related to anything. And I related it to, I was some past relationships, past things, people. But I related to that. It was my comfort zone. I was comfortable because that's what I knew. I was like, God, I want this so bad. Lord, please, please, please. But then it took me taking that leap of faith, which is all my way to him. I was breaking down, crying to the point I think he had to come in the door and pull me out. He was like, come on out in the dream. I was like, dang. So I don't know, at one point I think I was getting drugged. So it's crazy though, but it was a dream that I took positive, and it was such a blessing out of it because it gave me the strength to walk away from a lot of things that I've been dealing with. And it's a blessing. I promise you, it's a blessing, y'all. But I didn't know if that'd help somebody like it helped me. Like in any situation, when some people get in that point where they're in their comfort zone, they like, oh man, I guess I'll do this 'cause I'm comfortable. I guess I'll do this, man. Stick with this. No, 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 no. Trust God. Take that leap of faith. Just pray, pray about it, pray about it, pray about it, pray about it. I can't stress it enough. And then take that leap of faith, because at some point he's gonna give you signs. You gotta pay attention. You know, we as humans, we weak in the flesh, so we always like, no, Lord, I can't do this. I can't do this. You always say you tell yourself you can't. That's the first problem. Can't tell yourself you can't. You always gotta say you can. That's the first thing you do. I can do this. I can do this. Not only can I do this, I am going to do this. And I'm going to do this with faith and with God. And once you're able to say that, you're able to stand on your own. You're able to stand, y'all. I promise you. But that dream touched me. It got me. I woke up this morning happy. I was like, I got the significance. At first it scared me. I was like, wait a minute. But I got the significance. Later on, I sat down and I thought about it. And I was like, okay, God, explain this. What is going on here? And I thought about it. It's like things start happening. And I'm looking like, this is what you were saying. So take a leap of faith. And hopefully this message helps somebody. If you're in a situation, just as or any situation where you just in positions only because you're comfortable, get away from it. Stay away from it. You don't need it. God has better for you. I promise you, you do. Take that leap of faith, and you have to ask yourself this question too: am I worth it, and can I find better? And tell yourself this right here: yes, I can, and yes, you will. Just gotta trust God. You will. Vibes.